Hawks, where we'll be broadcasting live today. Looking at San Antonio, they took the win in their last game against the Charlotte Hornets.
And you know what was most impressive? They wasted very few possessions in that game. They ran their offense close to perfection.
That's what we call a mute button game in front of a hostile crowd. They never let the fans get into it. Had them on their hands the whole time.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Ginobili and Leonard on the wings. Boris Diaw is out there with the prodigy. And it's Parker in at the point guard. Parker against T. He dishes it to Horford. Excellent D there from the prodigy. On defense, Atlanta outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
That was a tough game for them to lose, guys, because they really played well throughout the game.
I agree there, but despite the result, I think they can definitely take some positives away from it.
San Antonio shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And the first one drops. That misses, so he splits the free throws. On defense, the Spurs. Bird kicks to T. From 12 feet out. Almost, but it rolls out. Leonard attacking. Here's Ginobili. Misses from close range. Matthews with it. 14 points from him the last game against the Raptors in Toronto. Here's Teague. And Matthews kicks to Bird. Back to Matthews. Shot clock at 6. Horford with a screen on Leonard. Teague inside the line. Cans the shot from the wing. So it's San Antonio now. It's Parker with the drive. And good on the basket. Book it. Parker's got his first basket.
Well, he wasn't fazed at all by the bigger man on him, and on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
Now, here's Matthews. Right now averaging 15 points a game. A nice shot by Teague. Teague's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, some weak defensive coverage there, and I'm pretty sure they didn't plan on starting this game out like that, giving such easy access to the rim.
Here's the prodigy. He's coming off a 31-point game against Charlotte.
But to me, it was all about the shot block. He was overpowering people defensively, controlling the action. Now, they read the defense perfectly that time.
The Hawks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. This is to Matthews. Fades and shoots. And again, it's Atlanta. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, 5 times already the lead has changed.
Now here's Parker. 14 points from him the last game against Charlotte. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Teague, the pass to Horford. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
That's his first personal foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Al Horford. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Al Horford drops them both. Spurs have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And Parker, here we go. And it's good.
And they're nearly perfect from the floor early on. 4 of their first 5 shots they've drained.
The Hawks trailing. Outside Teague. Bird outside. Horford with the screen on Leonard. And here's Matthews from the arc. San Antonio with the rebound. The Prodigy's got his third rebound tonight. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. There's the pick. Pass to Dion. Uncovered. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. Diaw's got his first points of the night.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
Here's Teague. The rebound by the Prodigy. The Prodigy's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And he gets it to go. The Prodigy's got his third bucket of the night. The Hawks trail by 5. Now Matthews. And there's the pass to Teague. Back to Matthews. Just 5 on the clock. Parker with the steal. In transition, here come the Spurs. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. They've got to pad their lead any time an opportunity presents itself. And I'll tell you what, that was a golden one there.
Now here's Teague. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Raptors in Toronto.
He was a factor defensively as well. He blocked 2 shots. I thought he changed several others.
You know, role players can make big differences in games, and he's showing he can get it done out there.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
And they're doing a fantastic job of finding the open man and getting... easy looks.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's the Prodigy, guarded by Horford. The Prodigy passes to Diaw. There's the bucket. Good. Diaw's got his second basket.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Yeah, you look at the numbers, 10 of the last 12 points have come from close range, so I agree.
Now here's Matthews. Millsap dishes to Bird. Teague a screen on Leonard. And Horford wide open. He shoots. Rebound by Parker.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the defenders have to make sure they tag.
Over to the wing. Matthews with the steal. From 12 feet out. And he overshot that one, missing.
You know, that's a problem he has. I mean, not being able to knock down that open jumper. I think it happens far too often.
Here's the Prodigy. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Millsap. Bird kicks to Teague. Fades. And Leonard with the block. Feeds it to Diaw. Here's the Prodigy, guarded by Horford. Kicks it out to Leonard. Shoots the 3. And that one's good. Leonard's got 6 points.
Defensively, this team is just giving up way too many open looks.
You're exactly right. And to battle back, they've got to shore that defense up, Steve.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Payne, he's checked in for Horford. Scott comes in for Paul Millsap. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Bird. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for Teague. San Antonio also making some changes. Splitter's checked in for Diaw. Green comes in for Manu Ginobili. And it's Mills in for Parker. Here's Scott. Easy layup after coming off the pick.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
Yeah, me too, Clark. I think anytime you have success pounding the ball inside, you got to continue to go to the well.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. If he has his way, this will be a shootout. He told his guys to play the game at as fast a tempo as they can manage. He also told them their offense needs to center around the pick and roll. That's a play he feels they can use to really exploit the weaknesses in this defense. We'll be watching how these adjustments work. Kev, there's still a lot of time left in this game.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Here's Leonard after the basket by Atlanta. And Mills kicks to Splitter. Clock at 6. Outside, Green. No luck. So the Hawks will take it the other way.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
Here's Bazemore. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Matthews into the lane. Tries from 16. And Atlanta again with the bucket.
Really did a nice job recognizing the mismatch that he had and immediately cashing in with that mid-range jumper.
Mills with it. He feeds it to Splitter. And the layup's good off the glass. Splitter's got his first basket.
Their offense already flowing. Some stellar shooting while jumping out to this lead.
Well, high-quality shots, and they've been on target with them.
Payne can't hit.
Tell you, he had all the time in the world to get that shot off.
The dish to Leonard. 3-on-3. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
In the face, with 2 takes, whoever gets in the way, not to mention the hideaway that rests by the lake. Consider my raw demeanor the icing on the cake.
Shelvin Max checked in for Wesley Matthews. San Antonio also making some changes. Back, and it's Teague in for Schroeder. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. The prodigy, he's checked in for Splitter. Diaw comes in for Anderson. Leonard, he's checked in for Joseph. And Parker subbed in for Patty Mills. Mills at the power forward with Horford at center. Teague out there with Kent Bazemore. And it's Bird in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And the Spurs with possession here. Following the bucket by the Hawks. Here's the prodigy. 6 points for him. That one off the back iron and out. And it's the Hawks ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. Teague with the ball. He's picked up by Parker. Horford with the screen on Parker. Off the pick. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Teague.
You know, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
Well, and that's why they're on this run, guys. They're getting the ball inside and they're getting really high percentage looks.
Now here's Leonard. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Hornets in Charlotte. The prodigy passes to Leonard. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And another shot. And it's laid up and in on a nice move, that time from the prodigy.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That'll be his second foul of the game.
What a great play to sacrifice his body and take the hit.
Yeah, I thought that was excellent awareness and anticipation to beat him to the spot there.
Matthews, he's checked in for the Hawks. And San Antonio also making a switch. Otto Ginobili's checked in for Daniel Green. And Bird, here we go. Pass to Matthews. Kicks to Horford. Swiped away. Parker with it. And it's Bird picking him up. Parker passes to the prodigy. He kicks to Diaw. Parker outside. 6 on the shot clock. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
Teague dishes to Horford. Nice D from the prodigy.
Boy, you wonder what the score of this game would be if they weren't pulling down all these rebounds.
Love what I'm seeing from them in the paint.
There's a good screen. Ginobili kicks to Parker beyond the arc. And it's Parker again missing. And here's Atlanta. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Ginobili outside. Back to Parker. Shoots from 12. Here's the prodigy. Soft touch off the glass. The prodigy's got 4 points this quarter.
Things have changed a little bit here in the second quarter, guys, and we're seeing them start to convert a lot of second chance opportunities.
Yeah, and I'm sure the coach has to be happy about this. I mean, the hustle underneath is paying off in a big way.
Shot is blocked. Now here's Parker, averaging 14 points a game. And that one's good. Diaw's got the lead up to 10 now for San Antonio. For Atlanta, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6.
Hey guys, tempo, 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 all right? We have to get out in transition. Leak out if you want to.
Backing up the points down low, well, that's exactly what these guys have done this season. Check out the top-scoring big men in the NBA. Take a look at the prodigy, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
That is productivity in the paint, guys. They would love to get more and more of that from him going forward because a scoring big man like that, they're not easy to find.
Yeah, you know what? And it's those moves he'll bust on you that make him the force that he is. You know, the step back, the back down, the up and under stuff, whatever it might be. He can take you to school in a lot of different ways.
And here is Parker, following the 3 from Wesley Matthews. Rejected by Millsap.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
Matthews with it, picked up by Ginobili. Teague against Parker. Teague the pass to Horford. Diaw with the steal. Lets the 3 fly, and again it's San Antonio with a 3.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
Teague dishes to Bird. Passes it to Matthews. Leonard with the steal. There's the bucket. Good. And now it's a 12-point Spurs lead.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse. You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboards.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clark. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris.
Hi, Kevin. The prodigy in their last time out against the Hornets got the job done. He finished with 31 points and was his usual self on the defensive end as well. A lot of blocks from him, something we're accustomed to. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
I agree with you there. I mean, he obviously hit on something that brought out the best in him, and you can be sure he's going to take the exact same approach in this one.
Definitely. And as confident a player as he already was, now he's got to be feeling absolutely unstoppable.
Oh, with that last huddle, you could see the coach was addressing how there had been a big tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pond.
It's stolen by Teague. Wesley Matthews on the wing. Outside Teague. Shot clock at 6. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Blocked, but he recovers it. Tipped away. And here is Ginobili. 11 points for him in that last game against the Hornets in Charlotte. Here's the Prodigy. And off the front iron, and in it goes. The Prodigy's got 15 points.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. We've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter.
So for the Hawks, Mike Scott's checked in for Millsap. Mack comes in for Bird. And it's Schroeder in for Teague. Anderson, he's checked in for the Spurs. For Manu Ginobili. There's 1:54 left to play here in the half. Payne kicks to Matthews. The feed now to Payne. Back to Matthews. Goes in for the dunk. They'd love to get more of those, the easiest 2 points possible. And on a fierce finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly how they're going to cut into the lead, Kevin.
Yeah, that's why they've got to tighten up their D. And I'd be surprised if the defense allows any more free runs to the hoop like that. Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And, you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
The Spurs have gone.
That's the way to shoot the rock.
And he can't hit the second. The Hawks trail by 13. Here's Schroeder. And we finished one half of basketball. It's Santa.
Well, a double-double already in the books for you, and we're only at the half. Do you see them trying to throw different looks at you to slow you down?
Yeah, I expected they might. But at the same time, we're going to have an answer for that because the rest of this team is dangerous on the offensive knee.
Thank you for your time, Kevin. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Thank you, Doris. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the second half in the third quarter.
Okay, guys. Solid play so far. I like what I'm seeing. But just a few things to talk about before the second half. They look absolutely helpless out there to contain our low-post offense. And the more that continues in the second half, the more beat up and dejected they're going to be. Something I did like? Well, a bunch of times we forced a turnover that led directly to a bucket. I wouldn't mind seeing that happen a few more times after the half. And in this half, I want us quick to get out on the break. Let's get headed up the floor as soon as we get our hands on the ball. That's it for now, guys. Let's go get that W.
And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. If you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And we're ready to get going once more. The players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. The Prodigy having a great impact in this game.
Yeah, we have, Kevin, and that's exactly what this team needed from him. He's been terrific.
And you know what, Steve? A double-double in 2 quarters of play, guys. I mean, that's nothing to complain about.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. In the backcourt, Parker and Ginobili. Under the 3 and Diaw the 4. And it's the Prodigy in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Clock at 4. Teague goes back up. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. That one misses for Paul Millsap. Spurs leading by 10. Ginobili with the ball. Picked up by Teague. Ginobili kicks to Diaw. Here's the Prodigy. In the corner, it's Ginobili. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ginobili's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically, no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Matthews passes to Teague. Millsap dishes to Matthews. Puts up a 3. San Antonio with the rebound. And this matchup with the Hawks, it's their first meeting of the season.
This was a good matchup for them last season. They came out on top in each of the 2 games they played against them.
Here's the Prodigy. Lets it go from 11, and he gets the bucket. The Prodigy's got 17.
This is a tremendous solo run he's on. I mean, the kind we've seen him have so many times before.
Matthews up top. The 3. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got 3 assists in the game. As he was talking about last year, as strong as they are, a lot of matchups Clark are friendly for him, I think.
Yeah, those 2 games really illustrated the difference between a good team and a great team. For the good team to win, everything has to go right for them, which didn't happen.
For San Antonio, they have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2.
Looking at the game Parker's been having, he's got 8 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
But he's done a better job than the numbers indicate, really. I think he's been really sound defensively, and he's helped his club.
Spurs leading by 11. Pass to the Prodigy. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Phenomenal. Alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Second shot opportunity, and Millsap with the layup. Millsap's got 9.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
There's no reason for these big men to shy away from contact on the inside, because when they get to the foul line, you can see the success they've been having in the past month. Take a look. Deadly on the stripe. Someone you do not want to foul.
Well, a lot of these big men take the confidence they have in the paint straight to the free throw line.
Yep, some of them do that. Exactly, and we can see the reason why in those numbers. In general, the composure of all those players show up at the free throw line.
Let's take a look at Wesley Matthews, some stats for him. How the season's turning out for him. Averaging about 15 points. 2 assists and 2 rebounds. Tell you what, he's been scary good over that run of games, just taking his usual brand of stellar offense and even building on it.
And Steve, you know that's not easy to do considering the high level he already plays at on an everyday basis. To move the needle another notch higher is special.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
During that break, Coach Rivers had some words for his team. Tempo fast and put pressure on the defense in the open court. There was something else he mentioned too. He wants them to utilize the pick and roll as much as possible in their coming possessions. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. So it's San Antonio now. San Antonio leading by 13. Parker passes to the Prodigy.
He just picked up his 4th personal foul, and now he's got some foul trouble hanging over his head, guys. Talk about some great numbers for the Prodigy. He's got 12 rebounds and 3 denials. He's shown some flash with his passing and some grit with his board work.
Well, that's not a combination too many players are capable of either, guys.
And the second free throw, good. And Atlanta has possession. Right side, Teague. Bird outside. Parker against Teague. Bird kicks to Matthews. Back to Bird. Just 5 on the clock. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
Now here's Matthews following the miss by Tony Parker. And Matthews kicks to Bird. Atlanta again missing. Spurs leading by 14. Dishes to Parker. And there's the pass to the prodigy. Diaw, the screen. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. The Spurs have shot less than 50% at the free throw line today, hitting just 3 of 7.
And they've shot the ball well all season long from the free throw line, about 81%.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. The Hawks trail by 15. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Right side Teague. Three-pointer. Great play by Bird to set it up. 9 points for Teague.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Here's the prodigy. And that one's good. The prodigy's got 5 points now this quarter.
Heads up, aggressive play right there. He saw the smaller man on him, took it straight to the basket.
Teague dishes to Horford. Rebound San Antonio. The prodigy's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Ginobili the pass to Leonard. Feeds it to Diaw. Spurs passing it around. Diaw the screen. Shot clock at 6. There's the dish to Leonard. Here's the prodigy, guarded by Horford. The prodigy passes to Leonard. Count the bucket.
They've been so efficient in the paint in this game. That's an area they've totally dominated.
You know, once they ID'd the edge they had inside, they just continued to attack it.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Spurs.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And they continue to knock down the long-range three-point shot as well.
Leonard playing extremely well. 13 points and a pair of blocks to go along with those.
Well, anytime they've needed him, he's come through defensively. He's made a major impact on this game.
Now here's Teague. Pass to Leonard. To the middle. Here's the prodigy. He's got 20. Back to Leonard. Over to the left wing. Parker against Teague. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over for the Hawks. Payne comes in for Al Horford. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Bird. San Antonio also making some changes. Splitter comes in for Boris Diaw. And it's Green in for Manu Ginobili. The Hawks trail by 17. Teague's it to Bazemore. Leonard against Matthews. He feeds it to Payne. Leonard with the steal. Now here's Green. D right on him.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D. It was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Here's Matthews. Almost, but it rolls out.
And Steve, not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
Yeah, well deserved. I mean, they have worked their tails off on the glass.
And the wide open shot from Green. Here's Splitter. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Splitter's got his second bucket of the night. Atlanta's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Teague dishes to Millsap. Back to Teague. To the inside. Here's Bazemore. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got 4 assists in the game.
Great looking bounce pass to set up that play.
Parker passes to the prodigy. Green left side. to the left wing. 6 to shoot. Leonard attacking from deep three-point range. That doesn't go either for Green.
Boy, that was way behind the line. Now, he can make that at times.
He certainly is one of the guys that can actually do it from there.
Here's Bazemore, averaging 12 points a game. Millsap a screen on Green. Goes up the baseline. Bazemore misses.
Good, tough defense there. Getting a hand up, forcing that miss.
Well, he's got the reputation of being a tough defender, and there was an example right there for you.
Here's the prodigy. 22 points for him. And stolen by Payne. Now Teague. A minute 42 left in the third. Out left to the wing. Just 4 to shoot. And Bazemore kicks to Matthews. A three-pointer off the mark.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time. But, yeah, I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
Splitter, that's good.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Here's Teague. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Teague's got 11. 59 seconds left in the third. Parker passes to the prodigy. Here's Leonard. Payne grabs the board. The Hawks trail by 19. Bazemore dishes to Millsap. Teague kicks to Payne. Goes back up. We've got 28 seconds left in the third. And the wide open shot from Green. And it's good, and the assist by Parker. Green's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Atlanta's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Outside Teague. Millsap sets the pick for Teague. And Bazemore kicks to Millsap. Again, Millsap missing. Here's Leonard. Yeah!
Oh,
What a shot!
Look at that.
Man, what a... play.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Spurs running away with it. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports.
Tune in Monday, January 18th. Roy Hibbert and the Indiana Pacers take on LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's all about the Central Division. Be there.
And now a brief chance to view our State Farm assist of the game. It's 1 of 7 terrific assists on the night from the prodigy.
And what you love about his ability to pass the ball, Kevin, is that it just seems so natural to him, so fluid. He's always in control, understanding where his teammates are and anticipating passing angles.
Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the court for Atlanta, they've got Dennis Schroeder. John Jenkins is out there with Mike Scott. Then it's Shelvin Mack, and it's Howard in at the 5 spot. And there's the foul. It'll go on.
Wake up, son. You're in.
Oh, it's time to ball.
Here's Schroeder. Kicks to Bazemore from the arc. Can't get it to go. Now San Antonio takes it the other way.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like
The prodigy, he's checked in for San Antonio. Spurs have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Mills with it. Now here's Joseph. The tray. Millsap grabs the miss. Millsap's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. To the wing right side. Bazemore drills it from outside.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin and Steve. I mean, everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
Well, it makes it so much tougher to defend, too, when you have to account for all 5 offensive players, and the ball just moves so quickly. Tough to defend that.
Atlanta's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Here's Schroeder, covered by Mills. Schroeder kicks it to Bazemore. Passes to Millsap. 6 to shoot. The feed to Schroeder. From outside, off the mark. And for the Spurs, they're shooting about 43% here in the 4th quarter. Here's the prodigy, defended by Scott. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Second half hasn't exactly gone according to plan for him. He only had 1 turnover in the first half, but that number is growing much bigger now in the second.
The Hawks making a switch here. Max checked in. Hawks shooting just 30% from the field here in the 4th. Here's Schroeder. He kicks it to Mack. Picked by Horford. Mack, good.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
It does look like their energy is lacking at this point.
Pass to Mills. He dishes it to Joseph. Over to the wing. There's a good screen. And Mills kicks to Anderson. Here's the prodigy. Anderson, a screen on Horford. And the pass to Kennedy. Passes it to the prodigy. Shot clock at 6. Kennedy passes to Joseph. Jacks up a 3. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Atlanta's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. Deflects the pass. Out of bounds. Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession.
Now that pass had just a little bit too much heat on it for him to make a clean steal.
Yeah, I think it would have been a tough catch for either of them.
Here's Horford. And against the shot to fall after coming off the pick.
Things finally starting to come together for them. The deficit is still pretty big, but at least they're taking steps in the right direction.
Yeah, I think they're doing all they can do. Playing tough D, getting stops, taking good care of the basketball at the other end.
So for the Hawks, Paul Millsap's checked in for Mike Scott. Bird comes in for Mack, and it's Teague in for Schroeder. Diaw, the screen. Back to Ginobili. Here's the prodigy, guarded by Horford. Stolen by Bird. The 11-footer. Count that one. And it's 13 points for Teague. Spurs leading by 21. Parker drives in. Left side, Leonard. Here's the prodigy, guarded by Horford. In the corner, it's Ginobili. 6 to shoot. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Here's the prodigy. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Can't get a much better look than that, though.
Sure can't. Not one you'd expect him to miss there.
Bazemore dishes to Teague. Horford with it. Leonard picks him up. That's good. And that's 10 points for Horford.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play, they're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
Leonard with a screen on Horford. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
And that puts a cherry on top, so to speak, of what's been a phenomenal showing for them.
All over but the whining now, Steve.
1:39 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Bazemore. Teague, a screen on Ginobili. Dishes it to Teague. in transition. Here come the Spurs.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Spurs.
Steve, you don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out Clark this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And so checking out their record tonight, that'll mark win number 32 overall.
And looking at the arc of the season, this is the first of 2 meetings on the year, so this will be a solid win to go up 1-0 in the season series against the Hawks.
Fantastic show put on. What an amazing game all around it was for the Prodigy. He came out and let everybody know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim.
Bird misses. San Antonio's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Leonard kicks to Parker. There's a good screen. To the inside. Shot clock at 6. Nobody near Leonard. Off target from outside. Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Schroeder passes to Bird. He tries for 3, and the shot is good. And here is Parker. There's 25 seconds left in the game. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Leonard on the wing. Bird covering. They grab their own miss. Millsap with the steal. Offline. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, your defense was obviously a huge part of getting the win here. How much of an emphasis was that for you guys tonight?
I made sure we played strong defense. And if I catch somebody on my team dogging it out there, I'm going to bark in their ear about it. Lazy defense means it takes longer for us, for me to get the ball back. You feel me? and that's taking away from my shots, you know? That's not cool, Dor. That's not cool.
You earned every bit of this win. Congratulations. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for joining us as we leave you with the Jordan Player of the Game.
Love the passing out there tonight. Love it.
Hey, I'm just out there trying to help our team win ball games. That means setting my teammates up all game long? Then that's what I'm going to do.
This team definitely needs your passing. You can't understand how important that is. Keep it up.
For sure, Coach. For sure.
They should build a shrine. Some kind of monument.
A monument to what?
To my freaking genius, that's what. I'm like a magician, a miracle worker, some kind of conjurer, and I just keep creating more opportunities for you and a boatload of cash.
Man, what's the deal?
That State Farm deal you turned down?
Yeah?
Well, it's back. And bigger. We're talking huge dollars. But they want an exclusive, which means you're the face of State Farm and nothing else. I mean, we're talking Chris Paul type exposure here. What do you say?
I don't know, man.
What do you mean you don't know? It's a no-brainer. You sign, we get paid, everybody's happy.
No. If State Farm is willing to pay me a lot now, another company will pay me even more later. I don't want to go exclusive right now.
Please tell me you're joking.
No. It's my decision, and we're going to pass.
But...
Bye.
You took care of business today, and I like it. Hustling between drills, paying attention to detail, getting after it when the time called for it. We play next game like we prepared today, and we'll be in great shape. Stay sharp and get some rest before the next one. Now get out of here.
Yeah, another one of them flip mode joints. Bust the rhymes, y'all. Word mother, y'all. Check it out, y'all. Just sing to the left, sing to the right. Make you feel good, make you feel alright. One time, feel good, yeah.